Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm back with another build, a warrior build, which I absolutely love. So far this has been amazing. You'll see in the later footage I get into a fight with another warrior who's also running rampage, and we both just become these big huge giants and start pounding on each other and throwing rocks at each other and stomping. Oh, it's absolutely awesome. Anyway, so we're going to get into the build here. It's basically, I base this one around immobilizing the enemy and doing more damage based on the immobilization that you're throwing out there. Now, it could be better with like hammer or something like that, but I think the hammer's too slow, and I don't really like the hammer on warrior. So, we'll get into the build here. So, for sigils, amulets, and all that other stuff, we have Sigil of Opportunity, deal 5% extra damage to movement impaired foes, which is good with all the immobilization we're doing out there. Sigil of Savagery, plus 30% stun duration, 3% damage against stun foes, even more damage to them. And the same thing on the warrior, you could probably, or same thing on the sword, you could probably change that up, but I like to keep it that way. As for the amulets, we have the Paladin Amulet, Power, Precision, Toughness, Vitality, just to give us more health and stuff. Rune of Duena, Healing, Regeneration, just when you're struck you could get regeneration. 20% regeneration duration while using a heal skill. You and your allies gain regeneration for 5 seconds. So basically that's more healing, just to keep you alive a little bit longer, because this build is just a little bit squishy. Alright, so specializations. Here's where I was doing all the tinkering. I've actually done this video like 4 or 5 times now, just because I'd make it and I'd be like, yeah, this is really nice. And then I'd get into a battle and it would just die. It was hard getting it so that you could survive this much. And it's still one of those builds where you have to use a lot of skill in it. You have to know your abilities and what they're doing in order to use it correctly. Otherwise, you'll end up dying. It's not like 1, 2, 4, 6 kind of thing. You just got to know your abilities and go in there and hit them when you need them. It's more of an adaptive build, not less a rotational build. Anyway, so we'll get in here. So we have Strength, Arms, and of course Spellbreaker, because I wanted to use this new Spellbreaker. I'm sure there might be something I could use differently, but I wanted to use the Spellbreaker in this just because it's new. So with Strength, the first one we've got is Reckless Dodge. Damage foes at the end of dodge rolls. That one just comes with it, you know, and a little bit of damage. Then we've got Peak Performance. This one they tweaked a little while ago, and I love it. I think it's awesome. Physical skills have reduced recharge and increase all outgoing physical damage for a period of time. Receive less damage from falling, knock them back when you land, whatever. That's not really doing. Anyway, this one's awesome because this is a physical skill, and it immobilizes them, so that's awesome. So whenever you use this one, whenever you use Bull's Charge and Rampage, those are physical skills, so when you do that, you'll be doing more damage after you use them. Which means if you go into Rampage, you'll go into Rampage, which will be the physical skill, and then everything you do in Rampage for a short period of time, you will deal extra damage, so that's awesome. After that, we've got Bullying Torment, Burst Skills, Restore Endurance, which allows you to use your Burst skill just a little bit more mobilization out there. Then we've got Great Fortitude, gain Vitality based on a percentage of your health, which means basically I go from 24,000 to 26,000. You could also use this one here to gain Might, because with, where is it? Maybe I don't have that one. I used to have one on there where if you gain Might, you gain health, but I changed it up. Anyway, so we've got this one here. Gain Vitality based on a power and precision or whatever. Gain health whenever you apply Might. There it is right there. Might makes right. So whenever you gain Might, so you could have that one there. So when you actually hit a critical hit, you gain health upon doing that. So that could be a good thing there. But I decided not to go with it. I still do that because this one does give me quite a bit of might. Alright, into arms. So we've got using burst skill grants fury, which gives more critical chance, so that's good, it gives you more damage. Then we got Signet Mastery. I used to have it on the fury one, but I decided for whenever you immobilize them. I did do that for a little while, but there's already fury going around like crazy with this build. So Lesser Signet of Might. Your attacks become unblockable, or Signet Mastery. So Signets gain reduced recharge and grant stacking ferocity boon. I might throw in a Signet in one of these slots down here. We'll see by the end of the video here. Ferocity, I mainly got this one here because it casts Lesser Signet of Might when striking a foe below the health hold. So basically, when you get low, they can't just go, oh no, block, and then run away. It's unblockable now, so once they get to that low point, you can just kill them. That's just it. There's none of them blocking it and then running away, which we do quite a bit with this build. But anyway, deep strikes, gain condition damage when you have fury. It's not so important, whatever. Unsuspecting foe, increased critical hit chance against disabled foes, which you will be doing a lot of disables in there. Let's see, you have a chance to inflict bleeding, labs, another one. Critical hits grant adrenaline and gain stacking condition damage. I mainly just want the adrenaline there. You could also do this one here. Actually, I might change it up to that. I do like having the adrenaline, but I think I'm going to do the burst skills, increase critical hit chance. Alright, on to Spellbreaker. This one here is kind of tough going through it, but they actually do have quite a bit of things for immobilization in this one, which I thought was a little bit odd, but cool. So, we've got no escape. Daze and stuns inflict immobilization, which is awesome. So when you daze, he's now immobilized, and I believe that one there immobilizes it. You could also do, instead of a sword, have a mace. That one has a stun and a daze to it, but I like the mobility of having the sword here. If I do need to run away, I can just jump forward using a savage leap. Anyway, next up we have daze, stuns, pullback, knockbacks, and launches removes boons. So whenever you daze someone or stun them, you're going to remove their boons, which is awesome because you're doing that quite a bit. Alright, full counter, which is your my T ability. It absorbs next attack against you, and your counter strike all foes around you. Foes struck by the counter strike are interrupted, which is an immobilization, which allows you to further cripple them. And then now it does slow and cripple because of full counter, or slow counter allows full counter applies cripple and slow. And then we've got gain insight while disabling foes or removing boons. Full counters refresh all burst skills. So this one here is awesome. So basically you gain insight whenever you disable a foe, which is pretty much everything you're doing right now. And full counter refreshes the burst. So that means if you proc it and they attack you, it refreshes your special, which allows you to again immobilize them. And where'd it go? And it gives you plus 60 ferocity too, so you know, gives you more damage, which is, oh my god, so awesome. Then this one here has got a couple you could go to. You go for this one for resistance when you do the full counter. Removing boons also causes nearby foes, so you could area get rid of the boons. But I chose to go with this one because of pesky dead eyes and stuff like that. Basically, you tether yourself to your target. If they're beyond the range threshold, it pulls them to you and it grants you might, and it reveals them too, so they can't stealth. Which I think is great because might also heals you. But what I like about this is if I'm attacking someone and they go down below the health threshold, I can use this to block and it'll tether me to them. If there's a bunch of people in there, I can now use Savage Leap, Shield Bash, and freaking Whirlwind Attack or Rush to get far away from them, and it'll pull the enemy towards me, which means he's now no longer with a bunch of people and I can go over there and finish him off. I pretty much just use it to pull the person out. But anyway, so that there's the build, and there's not really a rotation for this, so I'm going to just in the background have me fighting a match, and I'm going to go over some of the stuff that I'm doing within this match and give you some pointers for stuff, and that's going to conclude this segment of the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs.
So immediately I'm thinking I'm a little more tanky than these guys here. So what I do is I go to the middle here, where most of the people end up going, because let's face it, everyone likes to rush middle. And a couple of guys go in there, and I immediately realize that there's like 3 people that come in here, so I want to stun as many of them as possible using my dash, my shield bash, and then fall after that. I remove some boons, and then I use the bull one, I forget what that one's called anyway, and then I immediately turn into my berserk mode or rage mode, whatever it's called, and I start stomping and pounding. As you see, it's dealing a lot of damage, and we take out 3 guys, lickety split. I think it's awesome. I love this build. I mean, come on, seriously. But that warrior that I took down there, you'll see soon, me and him get into a big fight that's absolutely awesome. Now, not every battle you're going to use here. I start off
on
As you
my
can see here, going in the attack, not a resin,
windmill capture.
This build does not do with conditions, so I know that I gotta get out of here. So I pop my heals, I stun them, and now I'm gonna use my rush to get out after I block a couple attacks, make sure I get far away, and then I use the gold to get out of there just because.
Enemy captured the man. Justice suffer.
We move up the middle now, and here
Eat my dust.
Because you can stun the Reapers, you can do a lot of damage. I could have used my tether there to pull him out. But didn't. Now we're going to warrior up here and the desert.
Eat my dust.
Very annoying. Tethered him, pulled him back. Now I'm going to go for a little bit, get him down. There we go. Now focus on this warrior here.
Attack my target!
And I'm going to take care of
Use a hand over here. Need some healing here.
But that's perfectly fine.
Great justice.
Crap over his hammer. That's fine. You can take it. You can die off here. And no, we got this little ranger. Take care of.
Not my pet.
Anyway, we'll take care of them. Crap over. Reaper is back.
Enemy captured the windmill.
Here I get to pick on this poor little ranger again. Rangers do annoy me, so I'm going to take him out. I'm going to stun him as much as I can. There we go. That'll keep him from moving out of the way. And do some more damage. Now he's done some weird trick. But anyway, and he's down in. Oh, he's going to stun me, of course. That's okay. I'll just bring him down a notch. And oh, now the Reaper's back. Great. You're going to pull me around. Once again, a lot of the Mesmers in here. I'm taking too much damage. I have to get out of here. So I'm going to use as many abilities as I can to move out of there. And there we go. I'm just going to go up here. And I might as well just cap this place while I'm over here since nobody seems to be here. Yeah, would you look at that? No one came over to stop me, so I capped it, and now I'm going to move back in the middle. I can see some nameplates up there. That means I know there's some people up there that I got to take care of. So up we go. And there we go. And Rush is a great ability to jump across these gaps, but I see this warrior, or this freaking dragon hunter or whatever it is just standing here. So I'm going to try and take him out. He does quite a bit of damage. We've got another guy coming out. The hunter's now after us. That's just great. So I'm going to once again try and get out of here, and I managed to escape through the grit of my teeth. There we go. He can't do nothing. There we go. Now I'm going to stabilize myself a little bit, get rid of that cripple. And we are going to heal up a little bit, and back in the middle we go. Actually, no, we already own. Yeah, we'll go back in the middle. Let's go back in the middle here. Alright, I see him standing there. Here's the warrior fight. This is what I'm looking for. Oh my god, this was the best thing in the world. Alright, so we're going to take him out. And I'm pretty sure someone else helps me out with him. But we're going to go like that. We're going to stun him. He stuns me because, let's face it, we're both warriors. We love doing this. He's got the hammer. I don't have the hammer, so I'm going to do that so he can't move. Block that, stun him, interrupt him. There we go, take him down. Oh, there we go, and I'm gonna pull him. Bing! Oh, I love doing that. Now he's knocked out of place. He wasn't expecting that. He's going all the way back up there, and now I've buffed up. And now he's buffed up, and we're beating the crap out of each other. Superhumans! God, this is great. I love this. We're just beating the living crap out of each other, stunning each other as much as we can. I pop out because he stunned it more than me. I stun him. Now I've got my friend in there who's gonna help, so I'm just gonna finish him off. But that was a good thing. I was trying to pull him there, but I didn't pull him in time before the Reaper killed him. But that was great. I even typed in the chat that was amazing. Wow, that was quite the fight there. Here is actually one of the only times I died during this match, and that's because look how stupid I am. I run in there with the Reaper, the Guardian, and the Mesmer. As many conditions as I possibly can. I was just trying to see how long I could survive. So I come up here to try and cap it. I realize it's a problem. Try to go back. Realizing I'm dying. I'm trying to escape here, and boom, I'm down. There's no way I'm getting out of this. So I try to stun one of them with 2. Knock him down, and they get me. That kind of sucks, but that's the way PvP is. Alright, going back to middle once again, because everyone seems to be fighting over middle. I'm running in here. Here's my warrior friend. He's gone down because other people took him out. But that's okay. I'll help finish him off. Anyway, we'll come back in here. The Mesmers come in here. I really don't like that Mesmer. It just doesn't bode well with this build. So I'm going to heal, and I'm going to get myself out of here. I accidentally hit a button, and I'm surprised no one came over to finish me off. So I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to stun someone, and I'm just going to sit here and see what I can do. So I'm going to rush over here, and oh, that warrior's come back up. That's lovely. I'm at really low health. I don't know why I walked in here. I'm probably going to die. Somehow, I'm regaining some health, and he's down. And now I'm down, and I'm thinking I'm out. Maybe I did die more than once in this. Yeah, I did die more once in this. That was a close fight, but they overtook us. They had all the right people in there at the right time. But oh well. And towards the end of the match here, this is me versus the Guardian again. I wanted to get this guy because he was really tough. Right now I'm just biding my time, trying to wait for my elite to proc so that I can go into rage mode and freaking knock this guy down. But as I'm doing this, he's dealing quite a bit of damage. I realize I gotta get rid of some of those boons, so you know, bam, I'm gonna get some rid of the boons right there. There goes some of his boons. Now I can start pounding him down with my sword, and of course the match ends. And we are victorious. Thus the end of this match. I hope you guys like this kind of video. Let me know what you guys think about me commentating over the PvP footage in the background. And as always, feel free to comment, and I will definitely answer them as soon as possible. Have a good day.